Yes, children. So, in our previous class, we had learnt different chemical reaction, chemical properties of the metals and non-metals. So, today we will begin with the uses of metals and non-metals. So, already we are familiar with different physical properties of metals and chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Here metals have, depend on the physical properties. We can say metals has been used for a wire, to making a thin sheet, or to making jewelries, right? And it has been used as a good conductor for heat and electricity. So just list out the different metals, how it has been used for various purposes. Like iron, the iron is used for making tin, nails, nuts, bolts, tools, machines, construction of buildings and bridges. So in all these material, the iron has been used for different purposes. And aluminium is used for making utensils, wires, furniture, parts of aircraft, vehicles, machines, for packing food, and even for as a medicines the aluminium has been used. The next metal is copper. Copper is used for making wires, vessels, electric gadgets. Gold, silver, platinum. Here, gold, silver, and platinum are used as for making jewelry, coin, medals, and even it has been used. The platinum has been used for electric gadgets, plugs in vehicles, etc. The next metal is sodium. The compounds are used as common salt and the chemical, that is sodium chloride, NaCl. So it is what? The metals, it is used for a common salt. And calcium compounds are used for making cement and glass. So children, for making cement and glass, the calcium metal has been used. So these are the different uses of the metals. And uses of non-metals, like sulfur is used for making sulfuric acid, salt of metals, etc. Oxygen is used for respiration by living things, burning of fuels, etc. Nitrogen is used for making ammonia, which is used for making fertilizers. And the hydrogen, the non-metal, it is used for making ammonia, which is used for making fertilizer and fuel in rockets and for welding purposes. Chlorine is used to kill germs in water, means in the process of purification of water, the chlorine has been used. Iodine is used as a tincture iodine, which is an antiseptic solution. So like this, the non-metals have a different uses. We get it in our daily life. So in shortly, we can just have a different columns like a metals and non-metals, uses of metals and non-metals. Copper, aluminium are used to make wires. Hydrogen is used in the hydro generation of oil to get a ghee. And FeCuAl means iron, copper, aluminium used to make household like a liquid hydrogen as a rocket fuel. Non-metal, that is hydrogen, is used as a rocket fuel. AgAO means silver, gold are used as a jewelry, for making of the jewelry. And carbon in a cells, it has been used. Zinc for galvanization. Mercury, it has been used in the thermometer, that is Hg. Al foil in the food packing, that is aluminium foil is used for food packing. Lead in car batteries. So like this, different metals has been used for different purposes. And nitrogen in non-metal, that is nitrogen in food preservation, sulfur in hardening of a rubber, sulfur in matchstick, sulfur in gunpowder. So like this we use metals and non-metals in our daily life. Thank you. So children, we will see the video which is going to make us to understand the different uses of metals.
Now that we've learned so much about metals and non-metals, I'm sure you must have guessed a few important applications for both. If you're asked for the uses of metals and non-metals, don't you think the list would be too long to note down? Yes, but we will still try listing a few important uses in general. Let us begin with the metals first. Can you tell me the most important physical properties of metals? Yes. Luster, ductility, malleability, conduction of heat, and sonority. So can we mention a few uses based on these properties? The fact that they are lustrous makes them useful for making jewelry. Yes, metals are lustrous, which means they generally shine. We can also make wires out of metals due to their ductile nature. And what if we beat the metals with a heavy hammer? We don't have to worry. They are hard enough to not break. Also, the fact that they are malleable can help us form thin sheets out of the metal that is hammered. And where do we use their property of conduction of heat? Yes, we can make kitchen utensils out of metals so that cooking becomes possible and convenient. Also, the bells used for conveying messages in various forms are made out of metals due to their sonorous nature. Now, can we say that metals are used in almost every commodity that we use in daily life? Absolutely. So are metals more important than non-metals? Not really. Even non-metals play a major role in our daily lives. Just imagine if we had no oxygen in the air, there would be no life. Not only this, but several important processes like purification of water and synthesis of important chemicals employ many non-metals. Many fertilizers and even pesticides are made out of non-metals. Non-metals have an extremely important use in medicine as well. Do you know the purple-colored solution that is applied on wounds? Yes. That antiseptic solution contains iodine, which has germicidal properties. So yes, metals and non-metals both play extremely important roles in making our lives better in their own different ways.
This is how, children, we have come to know that different uses of metals and non-metals. Thank you.